Hey guys, so for 2025, my top 5 quotes that I absolutely love. I love confidence. Confidence comes from knowing that you put the work into it. I love that. That's by Britt Siva. It's one of my favorite. And then when the student is ready, the teacher appears. And what does that mean when the student is ready? That means when you're ready to hear something that you're wanting to change it, right? Like we can hear things, but we're not ready for certain things. We could take it personal. We could take it defensively. If somebody tells us something true about ourselves, there's a lot of blind spots we have in our own life, but other people see all your blind spots. So when you're ready to be able to see your blind spots because other people share them with you, that means when the student is ready, the teacher appears. You're ready to listen. You're ready to hear. And it makes such a big difference because listen, the hardest person to lead is always yourself. You need to be willing to hear what other people say about you without being defensive, without taking it personal. It's not personal. It's just that they see things about you that you don't even see. So it's really good for you to open your eyes and be willing to hear and listen. And then you can change it, right? And then you don't know what you don't know. I love that. A lot of times we think things and we don't really know. We're assuming. And there's a great book on the 4 agreements, and it's PIBA, P-I-B-A. Now, PIBA is a little Pibba the pig for kids. So I use that as an acronym for that book because I was able to memorize the important principles that they gave you in that book. So personal, don't take things personal because it's not about you. And I just added my own to them, of like what it meant to me. Impeccable, be impeccable with your word. Mean what you say and say what you mean. Be best, do your best and forget about the rest. Give yourself an A+ and a pat on the back. You're doing a good job. Assume. Don't ever assume. It gets you into trouble every single time. So that's why you don't know what you don't know. Stop assuming you know all the answers and you have everybody else's life figured out. And then another good one that's really helped me through my life, and especially for this year, hurt people hurt people. And then I go further, damage people damage people. So when I sum up my childhood and the things that have happened to me, I literally go to that phrase, that little quote, hurt people hurt people. So my mom and dad didn't hurt me on purpose. They hurt me. That's my little kitty cat, just jumped on my lap. Hurt people because they've been hurt. So that's why too, I was able to forgive my parents once I understood that quote, hurt people. So my mom didn't hurt me on purpose, or my dad didn't hurt me on purpose, but it's because they were hurt. And of course, hurt people. They were hurt and they hurt me, not intentional and not on purpose. And that took the defensiveness out of me, I want to say, and I didn't take it personal anymore. And that just helped me and transform my mind, my perception, and even for me to forgive so much quicker and easier. And another great one, good management of bad experiences leads to great growth. Listen, we all have bad experiences. It depends on how you deal with those bad experiences. It will lead you to great growth, right? It doesn't matter who we are. We got a U-Haul truck filled with stuff. When bad things happen, what do? Do you go negative? Or do you look at the perception and look at it differently? Because when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. And I want you to know, the one thing I'm so super confident in is that if you spend time with me, you're gonna change your perception. Why? Because I help you see things differently, right? Because we get to the root of things. That's why I'm a strategic life coach, because I help people strategize the things that have happened to them to see them differently and not take it personal and not live as a victim and not live as a villain anymore.